Hello and welcome to the live session of me. Through Dutch eyes, we're looking at America. And today, as usual, on Friday, we go live and let me know if everything is okay, if the sound is good, if the image is good, video is good. Then we're gonna take a look at if everything is okay. Starting all up. I believe it is. Okay, this looks good. This look good. Well, welcome. Welcome to the live session on Saturday or Sunday, depending in which time zone you live. But on Saturdays or Sunday, we do a live session about life and living in, and especially the cost of life and living in the United States versus the cost of life and living in Europe. I put out a poll. Let me know how you're doing. And in the same, you can also give me in the chat some suggestions for videos that I should look at. That's always a good idea. If you want to say, Joanne, let's take a look at this video about the life in America or living in Europe. That's always a good tip. Then I will do so. And for today, I have 3 videos ready. I have one about Americans are living in cars. Then I have one Americans are giving up from insane grocery prices. And the third one is why you need to leave America before it's too late. So these are 3 shorter videos, all within 10 minutes. And I want to see how they are. And let me know if you agree or disagree with the things that's being said. And if you think, okay, we should do something about it. And I want to start with this one. Is from Jay Reed. I was already subscribed. I will like. We have done more videos of him from people from TikTok talking about what it is. And this time we're going to take a look at why people are living in cars because of insane cost of living in 2025. So let's take a look.
Because the cost of living in America is just too high. So I get questions like this, like what am I going to do if my car busts? Which I feel like is a weird way of phrasing that. But if my car does break down, I'll just get it fixed. And if it's a repair that costs more than $1,000, then I am just going to get rid of the car and then move to Europe and start a new life there. It's
okay. Then I move over to Europe and start a new life there. He's welcome to come over, but if you won't spend $1,000 on repairing your car, I don't think that you can get over to Europe by plane for $1,000, less than $1,000. The last time I checked for the prices in an airplane coming over to Europe, that means you have a passport, and then you also have to get a ticket. And I believe that the last time I saw the ticket prices, and we'll take a look at it, because airplane ticket. Tickets. US to Europe. Make it 2025. The best deals according to AI, start booking, 6 to 8 months in advance. And then the prices, cheaptickets.nl. So this is a Dutch site. From Europe to the US, those are not that expensive. I notice, because let's take, you can see right over here. No. You see, from Europe, in this case from the Netherlands to the United States, the price is €305 to the United States for one person, economy class. But if I gonna switch, I need to go from US to the Netherlands. Same here. Okay. This is to. I don't want to go to. I need to go from. From the United States to the Netherlands. Look. 1 + 1 stop. Oh, those prices are dropped significantly. 140 to Amsterdam, to Rotterdam, 500, to Eindhoven, no price, to Maastricht, no price, to Groningen, no price. The last prices I did see were about $2,500. This is euros. Can I take some from America? Yeah. Flight US to Netherlands. And not the NL, but something like Skyscanner. Skyscanner.net. £290. Oh, we come at the same site as that we already had, so. Los Angeles to Groningen from 500, 100. So, okay. Then I was misinformed about the prices that will go way over $2,000 to get over to Europe. Okay, that's a different one. So he's actually right. Then he sells his car and go over to Europe.
Pretty simple. I have nothing tying me down to America. I also bought a block of cheese. This is medium cheddar. I've never had it before. But yeah, I have no anything tying me here to America. No friends, no family. So I could just like start over anywhere. And I just want to explore the world and just live life every day. How do I open a block of cheese? This is...
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody. We're going to make a grilled cheese later. But instead of using bread, because I don't have bread, I have tortillas. So, yeah, I think I'm going to make that for dinner since we have cheese now.
Living in your car. How do you keep yourself clean?
What other questions do you guys have?
With towels?
But again, this is your sign. I know some of you guys are young.
Verkoop op alle mogelijke plaatsen via Shopify, online, fysiek en via sociale media. En volg...
Don't have kids. Live life. Be happy instead.
All right, so I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna put this picture right here, and it's not funny. It's not a funny situation, but look, he got a microphone. It's clipped, right? So it's clipped right here on this neck right here. Does that not hurt? I don't know, but hey, listen, it's just get out of control, guys. I'm gonna put my microphone back on right here. It's get out of control, and honestly, so many people are just living in their cars now because of the cost of living. Like it's really like very unfortunate to see, because inflation, like everything is just getting higher. Like I went to Chipotle and spent like $40 for two burrito bowls, right? $40. I went to Subway. Y'all remember $5 footlongs at Subway? They're $12 each now. Like it's no longer five. Like yeah, I would get it if it was like $6, maybe $7 here and there, right? But it's no longer five. It's 12. It's $12. Like come on, y'all. Like the cost of living is getting out of control. And even as you talk about layoffs, the economy, everything, it's just getting higher, getting more expensive. A lot of people are getting laid off. The job market is getting worse. Like everything is just getting very bad. And I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm not trying to make everybody afraid, but it's just getting bad. It's getting so bad to the point where people are literally living in their cars. But hey, this next video is gonna blow your mind. Check this out.
Hey everybody, my name is Tyler, and
homeless living in my car below freezing temperatures.
because of the out of control inflation that we're having in our country right now and rent prices being over $1,500 a month, I have been outpriced at the rental market, and I live here in my car full time, and I wanted to give you a brief tour. So starting with the bed here, it is a 3-inch memory foam mattress topper, super comfortable. I have about 4 layers of blankets, which keeps me warm, especially right now we've got 20-degree weather at night, so it's pretty cold. Moving over here, I have my cooler. I've had a few people tell me I'm not supposed to have this cooler because I live in my car, but it actually was a birthday gift last year for my 30th birthday, and I just can't part with it. I absolutely love it. Keeps all my food cold and fresh for days. I absolutely just adore this cooler, so I'm not
I assume that it's connected to the battery somehow.
gonna get rid of it. And in the back there, you can see I have 2 really comfortable pillows. I'm about 5.
Please stay for 60 seconds. I'm currently homeless and living.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He was giving us a tour and now suddenly switched to this one. Go back.
I have 2 really comfortable pillows.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm about 5.
Please stay for 60 seconds. I'm currently homeless and living in my car. I've been living in my car for about 4 months, and I am back in a position where I don't even have enough money in my bank account to get gas. I would greatly appreciate anyone that would support me or donate. Anything helps. I'll put all of my tipping handles on the screen. I can't do Uber or DoorDash right now just because of safety issues with my car and because I literally don't have any space.
Oh, no, if you're living in your car, you can't take people with you. And if you don't even have money for gas, wow.
Groceries or orders within my car. I don't have any space in my trunk or in my back seat or in the passenger seat, so I'm kind of just stuck in this predicament of trying to get a job but also barely hanging on. So again, I would greatly appreciate anyone that sends anything. And yeah,
So the one thing that I will say on that video right there, she literally lives in Los Angeles. She lives in California, the most expensive place within America. I think it's one of the top ones, if not the most expensive city, state, whatever. The whole state of California is very expensive. Now I don't know her situation. I don't know whatever her family, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what. Cool.
Every case is, but hey. Listen, if you're within that city and you're living in your car, it's time to move. You don't have to.
Yeah, I would say so too. It's time to move. But if you don't have money to buy gas, you cannot move. And move to where is the question?
Stay within that city, guys. And unfortunately, that's one of those states that, like, literally, unless you are you reside, like your job is there, or you're some celebrity, or a famous sports player or something like that. Like, you literally, it doesn't make sense for you to live there. Okay, I know I keep stumbling on my words, but it just don't make sense. I don't even know what to say about it. But it's very unfortunate to see that so many people are truly deciding to live within their cars right now. Like, I know the cost of living, it's out of control. It is so out of control. And honestly, what?
Yeah, the cost of living is higher because of the high inflation, and it's getting higher because of the tariffs that is put on by Trump. So even those are making the prices more expensive than the regular prices, than the regular inflation differences in prices. Yeah. Living in your car. I did not live, I did sleep in my car when I had a long drive, and I think, okay, I'd take a nap for an hour or so and getting a nap, but actually living in your car, I cannot imagine this. I cannot. Wow. And I hear many Americans do this.
There to do, really? If you truly don't make the money to afford an apartment, you truly don't afford, make the money to afford groceries. Like, you saw the other dude who's eating a bar of cheese. I don't know if he has a job. Maybe he's, big on TikTok or something. He makes money, commissions, whatever the case is. But he's literally eating a bar of cheese. Maybe he just like cheese, but at the same time, you live in your car, guys. It's so unfortunate, guys. And I laugh, I smile, but it's very unfortunate. It's a very serious situation, and it's not safe. That's the reality of it. Like,
bij Ufone krijg je kwaliteit voor weinig.
Yeah, we know.
It's happening though within the country. But hey, this next video is crazy. Check this out.
I'm broke and I live inside my car. Last night I had to do a graveyard shift. I'm so tired and
I have to do a graveyard shift, so she has a job.
So sleepy. I bought myself a Monster. I'll drink it later. Right now I'm gonna take a nap and I'm gonna turn the AC on for a little bit. I could already tell that it's gonna be hot as fuck, so hopefully I could take at least a 1 hour nap. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I park outside my friend's property and I only give her $50 to let me park out here. Tell me why her husband was knocking on my window at 9 a.m. I literally pretended that I was sleeping. I was so creeped out and I feel so uncomfortable. I don't know if he needed something from me or had a question, but it just did not give me a good vibe. So next month, I don't think I'm gonna be parking in here. I'm only gonna park here for the rest of the month just because I already gave her $50 and she said I could use her electricity. I am gonna buy a small fan because it was hot today. I actually got woken up by his knock.
Yeah, but $50 living in your car, you can use her electricity. Does she also take use of her shower and toilets and the bathroom, etc.? Can she clean up there for $50 a month?
And the freaking heat. Anyways, wish me luck.
She's literally like, she's in, I don't know what kind of car it is. She's in like a Mini Cooper, guys. Like, she really, and I don't know what kind of job she works. She works the graveyard shift or whatever case is. She's literally inside her car. Like, guys, this is getting out of control. Like, some of these videos I thought I was going to see, oh, it's a TikTok creator trying to make money or make a fundraiser or whatever case is, and there was one on there like that, but she's genuinely living in her car because she can't afford, the rent prices. Like, it's very sad. I don't know where she works, but
yeah, I've seen the rent prices coming by, and it's different state by state, but I hear prices between $1,000 and $2,000 a month.
Guys, like, honestly, I hope, everybody's okay. I hope she's, okay. But her car looked like it's very small. Like, she's probably looked like a Mini Cooper. But I don't know. I didn't see the, the brand or whatever the case is. It's very unfortunate, guys. This is what's going on in America. And honestly, I hope it gets better. But, when you've got so many people just not even telling the truth about what's going on within the country, I don't know. It's going to get even worse. It's crazy out here. But make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah. Oh, man. These are only 3 people, but I think that a lot of people choose to live in the car because they cannot afford the rent for a house. So Okay, hot. It's something that I cannot imagine, because in Europe, or let's say in Europe and in the Netherlands for sure, you are always helped by the local government or the federal government to at least have a house, a roof above your head, and some kind of food. Either by the food bank, you can pick up free food, or you have enough income to buy your own food. So living in your car here in Europe, and I will say here in the Netherlands, if you do it, it's completely by your own choice. It's not something that I know of that happens over here in the Netherlands or in Europe. Homelessness, yes, we do, but people living in the car, I've never seen it, never. Good first video. Let's go to the next one. And we're talking about Americans. Oh, it's also from Jay Reid. Oh, we've got two of Jay Reid back to back. Okay. Let's like this one too. Americans are giving up from insane grocery prices in 2025. So let's take a look what happens here.
October 2024. These are groceries that will last a week and a half to 2 weeks for my family of 4. It should not cost this much to feed us.
October 2024, she said, no? October 2024. These are the groceries that will last a week and a half or to 2 weeks.
My family of 4. It should not cost
family
of
4.
To feed us.
I didn't see the price. I was wondering the price.
My family of 4. It should not cost this much to feed us.
What? Almost $300? I didn't know exactly what she has on in a car and on the, but $300 in October 2024. Damn. Dr. Pepper. Buy 2, get 1 free. 12-pack Dr. Pepper. I don't know if we have. This is cream and soda. I don't know if we have Dr. Pepper in. Yeah, we have Dr. Pepper, but cream and soda. Dr. Pepper cream soda. I don't know if we have those. Dr. Pepper cream soda. 12-pack. Oh, we do have them. We do. I don't know where we have them. I don't see any specific shops that I recognize as shops from the Netherlands or Europe. So, Dr. Pepper cream soda, 12-pack cans, 1 × 12 vanilla flavored sweet, €18.54. And she's showing $12.99. So it's also expensive right here, but these are not European shops. So this is, I guess, imported from, and that's why you pay more of it. I guess. I'm looking for others now. Dr. Pepper Vanilla Float in the Continental.nl. So this is .nl, and then 11.22 plus shipping. 8.9 is also together about €20. So it's all in this higher prices because it's needed to import it. So we don't have it.
Motherfucking 99. I know these ain't the damn cheap grocery prices y'all voted for.
I have never cared about the price of beans, but we are in this grocery store. And I just want to show you guys these prices. Because last time I checked, these were supposed to be like 45 cents. Hold on. $1.79?
Chili beans. Chili beans. Chili beans. Chili con carne. Chili. Yeah. That is. I was looking for it, and this is a rather expensive brand, but chili con carne, 360 grams, €3, and so it's all in. It's not that expensive, and it's $1.79. So in Europe, in the Netherlands, it's more expensive than this one for $79. But yeah. I'm scouting at the chat. Let me know what you think about it. Is this prices really going up by $1?
We're trying to make some chili. $1.79? You know, it just makes me sad for all the families that are on a fixed income. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And I don't like it. And I don't feel like our government, our politicians are making any headway towards this being better. So we usually get these pre-cooked bags of rice because I don't know how to make rice. And I just told Josh, you know what? Today's the day.
TonyBet. Meer dan 3000 games. Elke week gratis spins en free bets. We're here to play.
Today's the day. If you know how to cook rice, and don't make fun of me for this, I don't have a rice cooker, so if you know how to
rice you can cook in simple water.
Cook rice.
Talk to the people right here.
What? What is he doing here? Grocery prices have exploded. I will fix this.
That are paying 30, 40, 50% more for their groceries, which I think I can say is right. Yeah, that's right. It's a disgrace. Because of what I do, I haven't been in these stores in a long time. Oh, look, I got to get some of this. We got to get it. If you have anything left over, just take it as tips, okay? You guys take it, give it to the rest of the store. Make sure you get out and vote. We will. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Big man. Showing off how much money he has. Yeah, but he can afford it to give a tip. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if it's me that's tripping, but why in the world is olive oil $8, bro? Usually I don't complain about
$8 for olive oil. Well, I can tell you, in the Netherlands, it's the same price for olive oil. I know this because I use olive oil, and yeah, it's in Germany and it's in the Netherlands. It's almost the same price. It's €9 half a liter for almost €10. For this for the Bertoli, and Bertoli is a rather expensive brand. I want to take a look at less expensive brand. I need to take a look at. Let's take the one of Aldi. Yeah, there we have, but this is not half a liter. Yeah. Olive oil, $3.25. But in general, it's €9 also.
About prices, and I don't like complaining about prices, because, bro, look at all these prices. See, this is $6.99.
There's Bethany.
Look at all these prices.
There's Bethany, $6.99. It's cheaper in America than it's here in Europe. The Bethany. Right out of Italy.
This is $6.99. This was $5.30. That's a clearance. Where did it just come right here, bro? For some daggone oil.
Yeah, but it's sesame oil. It's a different kind of oil.
But why in the world? Bro, I'm literally not even joking. Why the frick? Oh no. Skyrocket. Anybody who goes to Kroger's, bruh, be careful, bruh. These are gradually creeping up on these prices about to skyrocket.
So y'all, I'm at my favorite grocery store and I just want to show y'all the prices on some of this stuff. Hold up. This is
tomato, homemade tomato basil. Tomato with basilicum for, let's say, like I do, spaghetti or some other Italian dish for €12. Well, those are not that expensive over here in the Netherlands. I know. It's pasta sauce. Yeah, all different kinds. And Grand Italia is the more expensive brand. It's a bigger brand, so you pay €4. But if you leave the brands out and you go, then you already see pasta sauce classic, €1.30. And yeah, a jumbo is again the Grand Italia. That's the expensive one. So plus traditional $1.99, $1.91. So yeah, those are cheaper in. You get 10 for the price of one. Although I don't know how much this is, but even if this is twice, then it's still cheaper in Europe.
really great tomato sauce, like spaghetti sauce, and it's $11.99. Wow. This is the signature select.
Roasted onion and garlic. Also with tomato, I guess. I don't know. We don't have this one.
Roasted onion and garlic pasta sauce. And it's $2.49.
Yeah. That sounds reasonable.
And I think I'm going to try this one. Parmesan cheese.
$8.99 Parmesan cheese. Well, let's take a look. Parano, again, Parano is the more expensive brand. We've got €4 for 150 grams, about 1.5 ounces. So €4 for Parano. Expensive, the most expensive brand is Parano. I don't know if we have something else, like take a cheese. I know the Aldi ad. Yeah. $2.15. So €2, €3 about in the Netherlands. So you've got 3 for the price of 1 in the United States.
$8.99. This is $8.99. OMG, when did this cheese become $12?
Condensed cheddar. We don't have it. I don't have to look it up. We don't have it.
Look at that. $13.
Let me know if I need to look it up something. Put it in the chat and I will look it up for you. If you want to know the price difference between Europe and America, let me know.
I remember when these were like $1.50.
Okay, let's see how expensive groceries are.
Wait a minute. This is Gummibären from Haribo. Macht Kinder froh und Erwachsene ebenso. Was? What did she pay for it? I cannot see because the price, the title is overpriced. I guess something like two something. This is $2.99, I guess. Haribo. We shall see. Haribo sweets. Snoop. Goldbeeren, daar hebben we ze. There we have them. Haribo Gold. 185. And this is all Wild Bears the same for $2. So it's $1. It's €1 cheaper in Europe than it is in America. And this is, I guess, imported because Haribo is originally from Germany. So it's a reasonable price, I think.
Okay, let's see how expensive groceries are in Hawaii today. I made a video like this in 2024 and you guys were freaking out. Imagine how it is a year and a half later. Okay, $7.49 for some English muffins. $6.49 for bread.
Fiverr's got talented freelancers for anything we need.
Yeah! The team continued scaling their...
$11.49 for ketchup. I get this one.
Yeah, I looked it up last week.
$6.49 for bread.
$6.49 for bread. $6.49. And this half a bread, I see. You get 3 for the price of 1 half over here in Europe. €11 for Heinz tomato ketchup. $11.50. You won't believe it. Heinz ketchup. There we have it. Several 400 milliliters for 2.5 euros. $2.59 for 400 milliliters. So I can take a look. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. So half, more as half over here in Europe for Heinz tomato.
$7.49 for ketchup. I get this one. $6.49.
$6.49.
I want to get coleslaw to put in like fish tacos.
Coleslaw. But this is more. This is not only coleslaw. This is also with, I guess, carrots. Coleslaw. We have the same. Yeah, and then the fresh one, not the... So the fresh one, coleslaw, €4 at Albert Heijn. Do I see anyone else? No. Coleslaw, a jumbo for the barbecue, also fresh, €3. So €3 to €4 for coleslaw. And she did pay what?
Where's the $6.49? I want to get coleslaw to...
$3.99. Same price over here. Maybe a euro cheaper, but same price.
Put in like fish tacos. Where's the purple things? I actually think I'm gonna get this one. $8.99 for organic strawberries.
Whoa, what? $8.99 for organic strawberries. So it's specifically organic strawberries. Okay. Let's take a look. If we take the bio-arbeien. Yeah, pure from the farm directly, we're talking about $3.50, give or take. Yeah, €3.50. Your biological strawberries, $1.68, 225 grams. I don't know how much this is, 200 grams. So the cheapest one for organic strawberries, 225 grams, is $1.68.
Raspberries. Get some apples. I'm looking for some kind of aioli sauce to put on the fish tacos. I bought this before. I don't know if I still have it, but this one was good last time I remember. I really want kimchi. Look at this. Freaking $7.99 for this small little ass thing. This was my favorite brand though.
I don't know what it is. I cannot look it up if I don't know what it is.
Carrots.
Carrots. Freshly scraped. So it's carrots. Was being already scraped and cleaned. €1.20. Do we have more? Yeah. €1.20, and this one is €1.09, but I don't know. I don't think these are already scraped and washed. These are. So €1.19 versus, what did she say?
Oh my God, steam. This was my favorite brand though.
$5. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I want to try this. This looks freaking good. We'll try it. Okay, here's the fun part. $11.29 for Mel. We'll get the small one.
Get the small one. I guess this is 1 gallon, and 1 gallon means 3.7 liters. So let's take milk. Then we have a big one over here. How much is this? 2.4. Yeah, this is 2.4 liters. So this is, to make it up to a gallon, I need a liter more. But for, let's say, this is 3/4 of a gallon, you pay €3 for 3/4 of a gallon. Let's say the smaller one that she's talking about.
These are my kids' favorite cereal. Equal likes this weird ass cereal. I don't know. Whatever. It's $7.49, but if you get 2 or more, it's $4.99 each. Okay, my kids love this Royal Cream crackers.
We don't have those.
I want to try these crackers.
Wow, she's really putting in everything in.
Like dip it into like a dip. I don't know. I'm freaking hungry right now.
I just took out a loan for...
Whoa, switch to something else. I just took out a loan for basic needs and food.
Basic needs and food. Like needs/food. I have never in my life had to take out a loan for the things that my home needs. I had to make the decision of gas or food, or somehow budget it and split that and get a little bit of gas and get a little bit of food until I get paid again. I said there's no way. I cannot do this. I need to have a little bit more for gas and I need to have enough food.
Yeah, so she maxed out on all her credit cards and now she is taking out a loan? Is that possible? It's possible because she has done it, but is this really desperate move or how should I see this? Let me know.
So, Affirm has, its thing with Sam's Club. I was like, fuck it. Let's just take out a loan for our basic needs. I feel like this is not okay.
Now, it should not feel okay. Wow. But yeah, if you cannot afford either gas or food, you have to make a difficult choice. Gas to get to your job or food to stay healthy enough to get to your job.
This is not okay. We're fucked.
Yeah. you need to budget out. I don't know how. I don't know the situation good enough, but wow.
Countries that wonder and say that Americans are just fat and lazy and they don't do anything to better themselves. This is what $115 gets you. Let me show.
And what does $115 get you in groceries?
We were able to get some Ritz crackers, one thing of cereal, some ramen, more ramen.
So we basically have human dog food in the form of cereal. We have Ritz crackers, which are banned in a lot of countries. And then we have ramen noodles, which are high in sodium. Got it?
Tuna, bag of potatoes, a few avocados.
How come there's not more grocery shopping like this in the grocery haul?
Some snacks, desserts, 2 bags of chips, ice creams, pizza rolls, some sausage biscuits, one thing of Dr. Pepper.
Okay, so we have foods high in sugar, high in simple carbs, and high in unhealthy fats, as well as...
Yeah, I agree with him. There's a lot of unhealthy, and I do not know. I really do not know, because I know that it's different from state to state, but can you drink tap water instead of Dr. Pepper? I don't know. I don't know if you can simply grab a glass, open your, use your tap water and drink that, or if not, then take some water, put it on the oven and cook it, and then cool it down. Then you have water again. So I don't know. Dr. Pepper, it's more expensive than just simple water, I guess.
As high in sodium. Okay.
This is going to feed my kids for less than a week, and this doesn't include any dinners. There are no dinners here. This is lunch and snacks.
Okay, lunch and snacks, which means kick out the snacks and buy dinner from the same money.
Kids eat that amount of sodium, sugar, and highly processed foods in less than a week? Make America healthy again. Honestly, be so for real.
These grocery.
Yeah. He's saying it's not healthy food, but I say it's not healthy food, but it's also, she's complaining about the price of that food that she has in there. If she had made more healthy choices, then she would have more money to buy the right stuff for their kids, because the kids get a lot of snacks and sweets, and I don't know if it's the right choice for $150.
Prices are absolutely out of control, and at the end of the day, no matter which side you're on, or you're on the left or the right, we can all agree that they're just getting out of control. And I constantly see Trump. He's got to the point where he's literally lying now. He's saying like grocery prices are cheap now. He's saying egg prices are like $2 and gas prices are $1.98. Like I just don't get it. And I know I just went to the grocery store myself today, and I just saw like literally spent like $250, and yet. I did feel like I got a good bit of stuff, but was it worth $250? No, I don't truly think so. But you can let me know how much you.
Yeah, I don't know. $250. What do you get from $250? I really don't know. So we had the car. People live in the car because they cannot afford a house. I hope they can afford food at least, but they can't afford a house. They can't afford the rent. And let's take a look at the final one. And the second one is giving up from the insane grocery prices. I've seen prices that's, it's very good. Now the final one for tonight is this one. And that's the one that says why you need to leave America before it's too late. The red flags you can't ignore. From our rich journey. Subscribe and like. And then I'm curious about the red flags you cannot ignore. Let me know what you think about it. Let's start it.
Living in America. Are y'all okay, America? No, seriously, are you guys okay? Because as an American living outside of America, what I am seeing is very, very disturbing.
Okay, it's an expat. Where is he living? I'm wondering where he is living. It's nice weather. Outside pool, outside shower, yellow housing, red brick, tiles. This could be, there's a cam, yeah. Security, this could be Greece or Spain.
Is it time for you to leave America? I live here in Portugal. This is
not Spain, but the neighboring Portugal. Okay.
My home. I've been here for the past 6 years. I left the US and I haven't looked back since. I go back to visit, to hang out, but I could certainly not call it home anymore. Portugal is definitely my home. And recently, when I look at America, I don't recognize it. There's been a shift. And recently, we've been getting a lot of messages from people in the US asking about an escape plan.
An escape plan. Usually, yes. An orange tree, and this is lemon tree, I believe.
An exit strategy. How is it they can get over here to Portugal and live this life? And if you're watching this video, you are considering making that move. You only need so many signs before you just have to make a choice. You can stay.
Yeah. You can stay or you can move, but I wonder, it's Portugal. So how is it with the houses in Portugal? I need to get this one. Let's take the prices. The average price for a house, buying a house, okay, it's 1900 per square meters. But I was looking for rental prices. Mm. $20.25. The cheapest places to rent in Portugal. Eight cities. The price of rent, the rent price is lower than €9 per square meter. Per square meter, €9. So if you want to have a living space of 100 square meters, that's for a normal space, you pay €900 a month for a 100 square meters room. And let's see. Now I get the prices of Holland, of course. The Netherlands, this is Holland. Oh, this is not the Netherlands. This is the Netherlands, but this is also the Holland. Yeah, €10 square meters. Villa de Nova 8.4. So on average, for a 100 square meter living space, you pay in Portugal about 900 to 1,000 euros a month.
And fight, deal with it, or you can leave. And for a lot of you, you're waiting for the sign. You're waiting for something more to tell you that it's time to go. And so on today's video,
Deze week nergens goedkoper. Tros tomaten maar 79 cent. Aldi.
I want to point some things out to you. These are the signs that you should leave. Let's talk about it. Oh, by the way, welcome to Portugal.
Yeah.
So I think the first motivating factor for a lot of people is what's going on politically. You feel ignored. You feel attacked. And more than likely, you are being ignored and you are being attacked. It's the reality. But if you're exhausted, this may be the sign. At what point do you say, you know, enough is enough? It's like anyone that's in a relationship and they're trying to communicate with their partner and both people think they're 100% right. At a certain point, that couple separates with something called irreconcilable differences. Are you at that point? That's the first sign. The next thing is economics. The economic instability, the cost of living, just everything that you have been encountering right now feels like you can't keep up, like your dollar is not going as far. Your housing, your food, your transportation, everything is just getting more and more expensive.
Yeah. He's working out the signs to do this.
Even though the government is telling you that inflation is under control, it doesn't feel that way. And you are really scraping by financially.
The government tells you that inflation is it's not by a long shot is the inflation good enough pulling up and versus the cost of living. No, not even a long shot.
This to me, this cost of living situation in the US is just out of control. And I don't think you have to stand for that. We have lived in so many countries around the world where it's affordable. And even as an employee in that country, you have a living wage that is sustainable. People are not going into major debt just to cover everyday expenses. And so
Yeah. That's something when you're coming over and you find a job, you have a job so you can live. And that's you work to live here in Europe instead of you don't live to work all day. No, you work so you can live. And maybe you can not live the luxurious lifestyle, but at least you have your rent paid, you have your groceries, and you still have some money over to go into the city and have a drink, have a car, because you don't need a car to get to the job. Yeah, it's not luxurious life, but you can live over here.
If you are in that situation in the US and you don't see how it's going to get any better financially, then this should be the next sign to encourage you to go somewhere else. The next thing for a lot of you guys is healthcare. Do you feel like your healthcare is subpar? Can you get a doctor's appointment? Can you afford to go to the hospital when you're sick?
It's always a hot topic. For every expat I see, it's always about the healthcare. It's not affordable anymore in the United States.
Are you truly getting the best healthcare the world has to offer? Because that is certainly what the American healthcare system and CEOs will tell you, that this is the best healthcare in the world. But yet it's unaffordable, it's inaccessible. Healthcare is the #1 reason for bankruptcy in the US. I have personally never met anyone in Portugal, in Japan, or in Spain, all places that we've lived, that has talked about how expensive healthcare is.
No, you won't find those. Not in Europe. Yeah, I take his word for Japan, but in Europe, nobody, because healthcare is part of the law from the federal government. Everybody need to have affordable healthcare. If you cannot afford your healthcare package, then the government will support you and make it affordable for you.
That they are going bankrupt. That is unheard of in almost every other country except for the US. Really, healthcare feels like a financial trap. And so if your health is suffering and you cannot afford to take care of it, then that is definitely a sign that you should see what else the world has to offer.
Yeah. Pack up your bags and go. There are a lot of people who are coming over to Europe. Mostly, I hear over to Great Britain for a holiday, and then during the holiday they go to the hospital, and then after the holiday they go back home healthy again. So they don't need it. It's cheaper to come over, fly over from the US to Great Britain, go into the hospital for what reason, and then fly back. It's cheaper than actually in the US going to a hospital.
You can become a healthier, happier person by exploring this one sign alone. Think about it. The next thing we need to talk about is safety. How safe do you feel, and how safe are you really? Oh, you got some food for me? Yeah. Thank you, Sanoa. Yeah. Well, what is this? Sanoa made me some onigiri. Okay, back to my question for you. I'll hold that for later. But safety. You know, one of the things that is the most disturbing about what we see as Americans living outside of the US is just how unsafe it appears to be. And one of the things that has just been so amazing about living abroad, here in Portugal, when we lived in Spain, when we lived in Japan, was just the peace of mind that we could walk around with.
Yeah. I heard it a lot. You can simply forget about, you simply can forget I need to take care for my safety, because you already feel safe just walking around from point A to P, going to your job or sitting in a train, or you don't care for safety. That's off your mind. That's giving you a peace of mind, peace in your mind when you're getting over to Europe. Yeah.
That we could go to sleep in our homes and not have to worry about someone invading it in the middle of the night. That we could allow our daughters to roam the streets as little kids and not have to worry about something awful happening to them. Safety for me is such an important aspect of life, feeling that sense of security. And if you don't have that and you just can't rest your mind, then that may be a sign to go. Go. Let's go. And this brings me to the next sign, the looming threat of social unrest or chaos.
Social unrest or chaos. The looming threat. Okay.
Now, I get the sense that there is something bubbling up in the US that is inevitable. Some sort of chaos, most likely initiated by some conspiracy theory event. I mean, the FBI has warned of domestic terrorism threats, but political leaders remain divided on addressing them. And so, if the leadership is not willing to acknowledge that this is a serious problem, then how can it be solved?
Yeah, I've seen it, and for the Americans looking at this video, yeah, you've seen it. The ICE raids are a clear sign that something is bubbling inside the communities of the United States to resist what is happening right now in the United States.
And why should it be up to you to leave yourself vulnerable to that situation? But let's talk about personal freedom and civil rights. The decline of personal freedom and civil rights should be something that concerns you. If you feel like you don't have a voice, that people aren't acknowledging your differences, then this is a very, very dangerous situation. It leaves an opportunity for you to be discriminated against, for you to be held back by institutions, for you to have less opportunities in so many ways. And so if you recognize this decline and you don't see that there is an opportunity to retrieve it, that these things are going in the wrong direction, then this is a question that a lot of us really have to come to grips with. And finally, does the US still feel like the land of opportunity? Is it still one of those places where dreams can come true? Is there optimism that if you do everything right, you will succeed? That's a question that I think is debatable right now.
Yeah, I agree with him. I don't think that's for this time, America, if you work hard enough, you can succeed. There was a time when America was still evolving, when there were new opportunities, when there were new businesses. But nowadays, everything is done, being done, is ready, is invented, has been bought on, bought off. So there's no new opportunities enough for all these people. The one or two or three people who are really smart and invent something, they can get rich. But the rest, I don't think so. That decade has passed a decade ago.
And so if you feel stuck, like you've done everything you can possibly do and you're still not moving forward, then what do you have to lose by leaving? So that's it. I think you have heard it all. You have all the information you need, and it's really up to you to take action. And so I hope this video has given you guys food for thought on your journey. And I'll say that as an American living abroad, I care a lot about America, and I care a lot about all of the people that are there, and I'm sending my love because right now, you guys need it.
Yeah. Thank you. And as an American, he knows what he's talking about. There are things that I really agree with him. There are a lot of stuff going on in the United States that I think, why don't you pack your bags and come over to Europe? I will not say, let me clear that this is paradise, but at least for a lot of people, it's gonna enhance your quality of life in Europe. And yes, there are a lot of things you need to do before you can go over. For example, the housing crisis. But I saw, and that's what he's talking about, Portugal. I saw in Portugal good rent prices. So apparently in Portugal you have houses enough because the rent prices are very good. But coming over to Germany or coming over to the Netherlands, or let's say Belgium and France, then we're talking about a housing crisis because of the many refugees and immigrants that are coming to Europe too and need a house, and students who are coming over to Europe for their education. So housing is a bit of a problem if you're going up to, but for everything else, it's a good place to be. Be informed. Watch more videos like this, or watch more videos from me where I'm talking about if you should come or not should come over to Europe. That was it. 3 videos for today, back to back, and let me know in the comments, what did you think? We've got in the poll, I'm going to end the poll because there is one in the poll, and I will say thank you for being here. Thank you for watching together with me new videos about the cost of life and living in America versus the United States. Let me know in the comments if I need to do some specifics, if you want to see in a live session about something else, let me know and I will put it up for next week in the live session with me. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.